dear angels watching over me, for the collective, from their spirit guides to mine, in this holy and sacred space. Can you tell me what I need to know to give this message? To give this message to the collective. There's a lot of sadness and a lot of pain going around. I feel like we're trying to find the joy, especially with summer coming, okay? Especially with summer coming. Well, what came out first was the Fool card, and all of us starting a new chapter. A lot of us starting a new chapter. You've been starting a new chapter. What's this new chapter? I don't even think we know what this new venture is. Cards don't want to come out. Try a different deck. Spirit, what's this new chapter? It seems like a lot of us are hesitating. Hesitating to take this new step. Thank you. We got 4 cards that came out. I see a bit of the Lovers. Okay, we're gonna look at what we got. Empress in reverse. I feel like there seems to be a celebration that needs to be in order. There's a celebration that needs to be in order. And I think we're not allowing ourselves to have a good time, to have fun. A lot of ruminating over past love. Not even taking the step forward either with the Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of ideas you've been bouncing off of and not taking any action. And it must be from a place of fear. Do you fear being great? Do you fear your own greatness? Whatever wound that you have that you're dealing with, you won't tend to it. You won't look it right in the face. So you face distractions. You put distractions in front of yourself. You put other things before what your purpose is. It's causing a delay. Causing a delay, keeping you from starting this new journey, over like ruminating, a lot of ruminating in the past too. When this new season came and the eclipse season start, did you not want to take the steps forward? What's holding you back? What's holding you back from starting this new path? There we go. Okay, I actually have 2 fly out, so I'm going to take those. This kind of fell from the bottom of the deck. Feelings of lack. Under the deck was 5 of Cups. Definitely ruminating over a past love. A lot of feelings of being hurt, date life not working out. Pain. Hustling, trying to get to the money. You're focusing on work. Throw yourself into your work instead of thinking about, or actually not even thinking about it. Maybe all you're doing is thinking and not taking the next step physically. And you're so full of love and compassion, and you give people, I think you give people the benefit of the doubt, and you love on others, and you're not seeing anything in your cup. It's with the regression. Okay. You're ignoring your intuition, my dear. Honeymoon phase. Maybe you ruminate over the honeymoon phase of life. Air sign. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Is that you? Is this someone you've been dealing with? Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde and honeymoon again. Oh, honey. Going backwards. Rumination. Three of Cups here. I hear fleeting love. I hear that this love is fleeting. Maybe you had a fling over Mercury retrograde and then it kind of went silent. You're digging at your intuition, trying to figure out, okay, well, I did everything right. I didn't do too much. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck in this. How do I get out of this? Summer's coming. I don't want to be a summer bummer. Pull some wisdom cards. Spirit, how can the collective pull themselves from this retrograde energy? How can the collective pull themselves up? Thank you. Hello, Void. It's time to enter through a new gate. It's time to cross over. It's been dark for so long. And you can see the sparkles and the delights just on the tip of your fingertips, just on the outskirts of what you can reach. And there's a separation here. How do we get through the separation? How do we come out of the void? How do we come out of the void? Balance wanted to come out. Brilliance wanted to come out. You need to see how special you are. Sheesh. You need to see how special you are, collective. Be love. Be love. Look at the Queen of Cups. Love, empathy. You are so full of love. You are so full of light. It's not your fault if other people cannot see that light. And it sends you back into the void, and it sends you back to this dark place when rejections happen. It sends you back to this space, and you don't see your own brilliance. You don't see your sparkle. Have you not been grounding? I feel like it's time to go outside and go grounding. It's warm outside. Sit by the river. Feel the flow. There's water in this, behind the cliff in the Fool card. Is that a mountain or water? It feels a lot of blue. A lot of maybe getting into nature. Ace of Cups. Emotional sadness. Breakups. I feel like this love during the Mercury retrograde didn't go the way that you might have expected. And it's time to pour that love back into yourself that you are so willing to give others. You are so kind and generous. And other people, they might see that love in you, but I don't know if they can reciprocate it either. Well, that's not fair. Okay, let's try to make it fun, okay? Spirit, what can collective do to have fun this summer and be the love? Be the love. Ooh, something wanted to come out. I keep seeing sevens want to come out too. Secrets have been shown to you. Secrets have been coming out. What are these secrets? Maybe you can answer that. Oh, chunks. Sorry. Okay. Celebration. Three of Cups again. Knight of Swords. You probably go rushing headfirst into love. You think, okay, this time I'm going to take my time. I'm going to mosey on in. You acted in haste. And it bites in the butt. It bites you right in the buns. Focus on your friendships and loving relationships. The people that pour into your cup, you will pour back into their cup. And they'll pour back into your cup. And they'll pour back into your cup. And the flow will keep continuing. But there's a stop in that flow right now. I think you're hiding yourself away. You've been in hermit energy. You've been hiding. Maybe you haven't been hiding. Maybe you've been trying to give your love out. Maybe it's time to... Don't forget your boundaries. Do not forget to protect your energy and protect your boundaries. Maybe it's time to start cutting through the BS. When you spot a lie, believe the red flag. Fear of change with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like all this energy kind of lines up too with the Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. You kind of just threw your hands in the air and you're like, screw it. Love who? Who needs it? Now don't forget to take that love that you've tried to pour into a partner and give it to your friends and people that pour back into you. It's so important to nurture yourself that way too. And don't forget your self-care. It's on this new journey. I hear freedom. I hear free. You want a freeness. That you don't care to be shackled. That you have been chained to pain. Let's get some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle cards. Spirit, show me the symbolism of change. Thank you. The symbolism of change, of what will change. How can we alchemize the misfortune? How can we alchemize this misfortune, this pain? Okay. How can we alchemize this misfortune that we're feeling? Manifesting, alchemizing your rags to riches. From nothing to something. Overcoming the hardships. In the face of adversity. Person of air. This air sign wanted to come out too. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Love is fleeting. It's flying away. Three of Cups and someone else's wedding. You might have watched this person choose someone else over you. You knew they were dating, maybe using Tinder or other dating apps, or just meeting someone else, and it kind of threw you off. You thought this was yours. Now it's just left you kind of sick. Annoyed. Abundance. With the Queen of Cups under here, under this broken vase. Put this over here. Heartache. Train. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to pick up. I've had this visual lately for the past few months of those movies where someone trips and falls and the other person's picking them up by the top of their jacket, by the scruff of their hood, and they're saying, come on, it's time to go. It's time to go. We got to get out of here. It's time to go. Let's go. Come on. The killer's coming. Like, come on, we got to get out. We got to go. You slipped. You tripped. You fell. We've got to go. This is your higher self picking you up. We have to go. You see that you can't stay here in this abject pain in the void. And you know it's time to move forward. It's time to lift yourself out of this. Even with book burning, it says limiting freedom. Her freedom. You want to set yourself free at the river's edge. You're lost in a sense of uncertainty and going back over and over again. Creating a chain link, a cycle that needs to end, that needs to be broken. Stay focused on that. Allow yourself to be free. Do the things that you once loved, that you nurtured, to set yourself out into the world and take on this new adventure with the Fool. It's time to move forward. It's time to take that next step. If you've been fearing anything in love, maybe direct the focus to the Pentacle. Maybe direct the focus to your finances and freeing yourself financially, freeing your friendships, letting the pain of the past go. There's so much beauty in this world, so much beauty inside of you. And I know you see it, and I know you feel it. Maybe this has been the start. There's been a shift happening, especially since the eclipse season. There's been a shift happening, a lot of pain, a lot of anger, a lot of dealing with the emotions. And some of us have been not just lucky, but some of us have had the ease of letting this past pain go. And some of us are still twiddling our thumbs and, how do I get out of this energy? Okay, I'll start tomorrow. How do I get out of this pain? Okay, I'll start tomorrow. Okay, tonight I'm going to pray about it. And then when I wake up, it's going to be different. And maybe you're just reliving that same cycle over and over again, trying to pull yourself out of it. You must find strength within. And it's easy to say too, finding strength within. Finding the strength within. Oh, it's an otter. I was like, that's kind of creepy. Smile. I don't think you're smiling enough. Oops, my bad. I don't think you're smiling enough. Equanimity. Equanimity and smile. You've had to have a certain sense of mental fortitude with these hiccups that keep happening in life. For Spirit to say, smile and see the abundance. Beneath him is so much murkiness in this water, with not a care in the world. There's a mental balance here that you've had to keep and that you must maintain to get through these setbacks. It's like you're on the right track to keep moving forward. And part of freeing yourself, keeping this mental balance. And when I pulled the first cards, remember, Sun card, Seven of Swords, Temperance. This equanimity is practically a temperance card. Mental balance, mental fortitude in the face of adversity. Where's the adversity? In the face of adversity, mental fortitude, keeping a sane and balanced mind amongst all of this. Maybe being with your friends and finding that strength and freedom through friendship has helped this abundance at the end of the rainbow. We got two abundance cards. Cards of setbacks and adversibility. Alchemizing your pain. I think people have underestimated you with what you truly can handle. Maybe you've underestimated yourself and you haven't truly given yourself grace. Sometimes the things happen to us in life and you look back like 3 months later, 6 months, a year, and you look back and you're like, that's what I was dealing with? This is all this stuff. You start processing mentally all the things you went through, and you didn't realize I'm a strong person. I've juggled and dealt with all this stuff thrown in my face, and it made you stronger at the end. And sometimes it doesn't even feel it. You might feel frail and not feel or see the strength within yourself. But if you look back and compare yourself to who you were a year ago, who was that compared to who you are now? Spirit, can you show me advice for self-love? Okay. Advice for self-love. I think the vacation is trying to come out. Okay. Gambling. There was a sense of overindulgence as well. But also gambling can be a good thing with taking this risk with the Fool card. Gambling isn't always a bad thing because you have to take a risk. And risks are always blessed as well. Give these things time. Look back and you'll see. How long has it been? Seen the confession card come out a lot too lately in other readings. Pet. Giving your pet more love. Have you been neglecting your little friend? Or have you been depending and using your little friend? Maybe this is with the Three of Cups too. It kind of fell towards that way. That's the sense of community. You might be thinking, friends. I don't have any friends, but I have my cat. Pour that love into someone that loves you back too. That loves you, cares for you deeply, that wonders where you are every time you go to work and when time will you be home. I'm here waiting. You're waiting for my person. I'm here waiting for my person to smile. I think it's time to take some chances and take some risk. Treat it like Vegas, baby. Time to get some wins, okay? Time for some positive change. You might hear something, especially with the end of this tail end of the retrograde energy and the Scorpio full moon. Secrets have been coming to light. You might see something on Instagram with people updating their posts and be like, you know what? I freaking knew it. I knew it. You might already know what they're about to tell you. Someone's coming in with a confession. What's going on with this confession energy? My spirit. What's going on with this confession energy? What's this all about? That's too much. I know that's too much. What's going on with this confession? What's going on with this confession? These are my confessions. What's this? Tower moment. Why are these confessions? There was a downfall. Maybe a little breakup. What came to light? Oh, judgment in reverse. Don't you dare doubt your intuition. Don't you dare doubt your intuition. Hey, don't you dare doubt your intuition. You hear that little voice, that gut feeling, that discernment telling you to do something? You better pay attention. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I came out sideways. I find balance here. I feel like this could turn. Oops. I feel like this could almost like... How do you just like spin a card? How do you like... I want to do that thing with a basketball and it just kind of like spins on your finger like a spin the bottle type of like if I could flick it and make it spin. This Ten of Pentacles. Finding this balance here. I feel like you're teetering. Is there a blessing here? The abundance that you're not seeing? Is there the lack feeling that we had with the 5 come out? What was it on the bottom of the deck? It's not even there anymore. I think it was... It looked like the Hermit card. I remember that. But you had a lack card come out. I feel like you're trying to find the balance, the abundance, the uncertainty with the lack of stability in love and financial and your wealth of abundance. Trying to find balance here and get to the good part from taking these positive risks. I think it's just time to change the script. Time to rewrite your story. Time to rewrite your fate. Looking forward, but how far can you really see? Looking forward, but how far can you really see? Protecting your energy. Optimism. The face of adversity. Smiling through the pain. A little bit of 7 energy still. What do we pull? Oh, Judgment in reverse. King of Wands. Don't ignore your intuition. Because how many times were you correct? I think you are ignoring your intuition because maybe you're sick of hearing your higher self. Maybe you're trying to turn off the radio inside your head. There's so much abundance coming to you. Look at this huge spread. Sheesh. You're going to look back in a few months, maybe at the end of summer, refreshed and renewed and looking out at everything that you built, this kingdom that you built, this abundance in your heart, this wealth, your summer job. New. You're new. Divulge. Indulge. Stay present within yourself. Be present. I hear be present. Unfold. Let this unfold as well. Let this new stage of life unfold before you. Don't be afraid to let things have time too. Sometimes if you rush things, you won't be able to see all what's happening ahead of you, in front of you. You won't be able to really take it all in when there's so much happening passing you by. Any final thoughts on what the collective needs to hear? Okay, thank you. So final thought, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to find this enjoyment in life again, too. You kept yourself in a prison. A prism. Don't be afraid to divulge, indulge. There's things that you need to taste, like life. Taste life. Have the delicious part of life, too. Get yourself out of this void. Pull yourself up. And let your higher self take you there. I think it's just on the edge of your fingertips. I think you know what to do. You have multiple ventures. You have multiple things that you are good at. And gifts that God gave you. Gifts that Spirit, that Source let you have. That Source let you know that is yours to have. That no one can take from you. Harness it. Alchemize it. I see someone like shining gold. Like rubbing like the Aladdin lamp. And putting that elbow grease into it to see the vision, to get that wish. There's so much abundance at your fingertips. I think it's like you're blocking yourself from letting yourself truly taste it. There's so many different things too. It's hard to lock down on one idea. When all these things, you're good at multiple things. Now, how can you harness these beautiful things that you're gifted at and spread your light into the world? It's time to spread your light. Don't be afraid. Have no fear. Because you've taken these L's, baby, and it's time to take a win. It's time to have a win. It's time to take a risk and be the winner. It's time to trust yourself. All of this and beyond and more is yours. Claim it. Claim the goodness. Claim the abundance. See the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Okay, baby? Sorry, trying to go with that smile energy, and I'm feeling light, feeling nice and vibey and fun and flirty. So with that, I thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video if you liked it, if it resonated with you. Thank you for joining me today, Lonnie Reyes Tarot.